Money is everywhere, whether you're earning it, spending it, or dreaming about having more of it. But here's the catch. No one teaches us how to actually manage money, and that's where most of us struggle. Think about this. What if you could learn the basics of money now, at the start of your journey, and make smarter decisions that set you up for life? That's what today's video is all about. By the end of this, you'll know how to budget, save, earn more, and avoid the mistakes that keep people broke. Let's get started. Financial education is basically learning how to manage, grow, and protect your money. It's not about becoming rich overnight. It's about making smart decisions with your money so you can have the life you want in the future. Understanding how to handle money helps you make choices that will set you up for success, both now and down the road. So why is this important? Let me put it simply. Life gets expensive. Think about all the things that cost money. College tuition, rent, vacations, or even those surprise emergencies that pop up. If you know how to manage your money, you'll be way less stressed when these expenses come your way. The truth is, the better you are at handling your money, the more confident and secure you'll feel when life throws those costs at you. And here's the kicker. The earlier you start learning about money, the more time your money has to grow. It's like planting a tree. If you plant it now, it has years to grow and get bigger. But if you wait too long, you miss out on all that extra growth. The sooner you start managing your money well, the bigger your financial future will be. It's all about planting those smart habits early on, so you can enjoy a comfortable, less stressful life later. Let's start with the basics. Budgeting. Think of a budget as a plan that tells your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Here's a simple way to do it. The 50-30-20 rule. 50% for needs. These are things you absolutely need to live, like food, transportation, or school supplies. 30% for wants. This is for fun stuff, like new clothes, games, or going out with friends. 20% for savings. This is the key to your future. Put this aside for emergencies or big goals. For example, if you make $100 in a week, $50 goes to needs, $30 goes to wants, $20 goes into savings. It's easy, right? Write down everything you spend for a week, and you'll see exactly where your money is going. Once you know, you can adjust your spending to make room for the things that actually matter. Now let's talk about saving. Saving is like paying your future self. Think about it. If you save even a small amount regularly, it can add up to something big. Here's an example. Let's say you save $10 a week starting at 17. By the time you're 25, you'll have saved over $4,000 without even thinking about it too much. And if you invest that money, it can grow even more. Pro tip: open a savings account. Many banks have student accounts with no fees. If you want to take it up a notch, look into high-yield savings accounts or apps that round up your purchases and save the spare change for you. Saving isn't just about money. It's about freedom. It's knowing you'll be okay if your car breaks down or if an unexpected opportunity pops up, like traveling or buying something you've always wanted. One of the biggest challenges with money is figuring out what's truly important. We often get caught up in the excitement of buying things we don't necessarily need, and that can hurt our finances in the long run. Let's break it down to make it easier. Needs are the essentials, the things you simply can't live without, like food, a place to live, transportation, or textbooks for school. These are your priorities, and they should always come first. Wants, on the other hand, are the things that make life more fun, like eating out with friends, buying new sneakers, or getting the latest phone or tech gadget. While these things are nice to have, they aren't as essential as your needs. Here's a tip. Before you make a purchase, take a moment to ask yourself, do I really need this? Will I still care about this in a week? This small pause can help you avoid impulse buying and save money for the things that matter most. By focusing on your needs first and saving for your wants, you can prioritize what's really important. And the best part? You won't feel guilty when you do decide to treat yourself because you know you've taken care of your priorities first. Let's face it, it's hard to manage money if you don't have any, right? But don't worry, there are plenty of ways to start earning as a beginner, and it doesn't have to be complicated. If you're ready to get started, here are some ideas. Freelancing. If you have a skill, whether it's graphic design, writing, video editing, or even social media management, you can find freelance gigs online. Websites like Fiverr and Upwork are great places to offer your services. This is perfect if you enjoy working on your own schedule and picking projects you're passionate about. Selling products. Got a talent for making crafts, jewelry, or artwork? Or maybe you love customizing clothes or designing digital art? You can sell your creations online on platforms like Etsy or eBay, or even at local markets and events. People are always looking for unique, handmade items, and it's a great way to turn your hobbies into a money-making opportunity. Tutoring. Are you really good at a certain subject like math, English, or science? You can help classmates or younger kids with their schoolwork and charge for tutoring sessions. You don't need to be a teacher to make a difference, just a little knowledge and patience. You can even tutor online through websites like Chegg or tutor.com. No matter which method you choose, remember that it's not just about how much you earn. It's about how wisely you use that money. Make sure to save and budget your income. Put some money away for the future and track your spending so you can avoid impulse buys. With a little effort and smart planning, you can start building your financial foundation today. Now let me share one of the most powerful money secrets: compound interest. Think of it like baking a cake. You start with simple ingredients, flour, sugar, and eggs. But as you mix them together, they transform into something bigger and better. Compound interest works the same way. Your money earns interest, and that interest then earns even more interest, making your money grow faster over time. For example, let's say you save $1,000 when you're 17, and it grows at an 8% interest rate every year. By the time you are 40, that $1,000 could turn into more than $5,000. That's the power of compound interest. It helps your savings grow exponentially over time. That's why starting early is so important. The earlier you start saving, the more time your money has to grow. Even if you can only save a little bit at a time, start putting your money to work now. Your future self will be grateful. Now let's talk about what not to do when it comes to money. Here are 3 common mistakes that a lot of people make and how you can avoid them. Spending everything you earn. If you spend every single dollar you make, you'll always feel like you're running on empty. The key is to pay yourself first. That means setting aside savings before you spend on anything else. Even if it's just a small amount, it adds up over time. Impulse buying. You know those late-night online shopping sprees? We've all been there. But before you click "Buy Now," take a second to think if you really need the item. Often, we end up with stuff we never use. A simple pause can save you from making purchases you'll regret later. Ignoring your finances. The more you ignore your money, the easier it is for it to slip away. Not keeping track of your spending or avoiding your bank account might feel easier in the moment, but in the long run, it can lead to missed opportunities and financial stress. Stay on top of your budget, check your accounts regularly, and know where your money is going. Avoiding these 3 mistakes will set you ahead of most people. It's all about making smarter choices and being mindful of your financial habits. Here's the bottom line. Financial success isn't about being perfect or making tons of money. It's about starting small, staying consistent, and making smart choices. Start by budgeting, saving, and learning how to make your money work for you. Every little step you take now will add up to a big difference in your future. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to help.